what has the impact been on actually your business, the pool industry, and is it helping, hurting at this point?
There are areas of the country where government offices are closed, so there's no permitting going on. So pools are in some areas not being built, but at the same time, so that's going to hurt business long term. There's liquidity in the marketplace is not great. People's 401ks have been hurt, but at the same time, we don't know how it's going to flush out eventually, as I don't see people in a hurry to get on a commercial flight or a cruise ship anytime in the near future. And people still like to vacation, and we're thinking perhaps staycations may benefit our industry in some fashion, that people will spend what disposable income they have in their backyard.
Prior to this time, what was, I guess, the trend you were seeing in terms of people putting in pools or above ground pools, or was there a trend?
That was a fantastic trend. We were in the first quarter very, very positive. It's been it was a great economy we were in the midst of, and so it was going very well.
Have you seen a change in, I guess, the economic levels of who puts in pools these days at all over the years?
Well, we have. Pools have become very affordable. We happen to service the area of pools that have vinyl liners. They're all custom. They're like snowflakes. And so everything that leaves here is pretty much a custom product. And yes, you see that all the way up and down the economic level. But more and more people, again, everyone felt good. Their 401s were doing well. And yes, pools were selling very, very well. The industry was doing very well.
So give us an overview of GLI Pool Products, what you make,
Sure.
And how you have really expanded over the years.
Well, we make two products. We say we bring families together and we keep them safe. If you've ever seen a swimming pool, that doesn't have a vinyl liner in it yet, it's not yet completed. I used to say it looked like Lady Gaga without makeup. It's not a pretty sight. But once you put one of our liners in there, it's a sight to behold. It really beautifies the backyard, and we like to believe that we bring families together to enjoy the family in their backyard. So that's the bringing families together side of our business. The other side of our business is the cut and sew side that we have pivoted to making masks at this point, and that makes the safety covers. The safety covers are such that I think you saw the video where an elderly gentleman accidentally had the car in reverse instead of drive. He backed through the back of his garage down an embankment and landed on the neighbor's swimming pool that lived below him. And our safety cover had just been installed on that pool 3 days earlier.
And it held.
It held his car up, and he had the window down, so he would have sunk like a rock. But he actually landed on the pool, and we have it all on video because there were security cameras. And he was able to actually drive off of the pool. So
can't ask for a better commercial than that.
You cannot. You cannot. So that's the other side of our business. That's the keeping families safe side.
So how many employees, and what is your distribution level at this point?
Right. So 350 employees up and down all the time, but well, I shouldn't say that. We've never had a layoff, and we don't have seasonal employment, which is full-time employment here all the time. But about 350 employees. Our distribution is really all over the world, but primarily here in North America.
And you're known for, correct me if I'm wrong, a 72-hour turnaround?
That's our calling card. That's the DNA of our business, and that's what makes our people here so wonderful. They will not let us fail on the 72 hours. When we initiated the business back in 2006, which is a longer story than you want, we all worked, a lot of us all worked for the same company. I was president of the company. It was a public company, and we bought the division from the public company, took it private in 2006. And shortly thereafter, we took a look at the business and said, what do we do better than anyone else? And the answer was, not much. We had a good business, people liked us, they bought from us, but we didn't excel in any particular area. And we determined that the swimming pool industry, the swimming pool business, is a very short season business. It happens really in an 8-week period. and we determined that if we could ship our custom products in 72 hours, that we would have our hedgehog, so to speak. If you've read the Jim Collins books, that's the one. We would have our edge against the competition. So we hired the Japanese to teach us the Toyota production model.
Huh.
We're very strict lean manufacturers here, and we eliminate waste from our system, which enables us to ship in a very quick fashion. We don't have work in process here, so to speak. So that's what gave us our edge, and that's how we grew through the Great Recession. It wasn't the brightest time to buy a business in 2006, right before the recession,
Right.
But we grew double digits through the recession, and we were hiring when everyone was laying off, and that's when we built our reputation of 72 hours, which we've maintained for the last 14 years.
I know your employees are very important to you, and you try to provide a positive and good work environment. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, we do. We have a fantastic group here. The Mahoning Valley's got a great group of people, and we're lucky to employ a number of them here. A lot of them have been here for a very, very long time, and a lot of them there from the very inception. As a matter of fact, we have a plaque on the wall of our founders that came in 2006, and most of them are still here. And I liken them, because they won't let us fail on our endeavor to ship in 72 hours, I call them industrial athletes. And athletes should have a good place to train. They do. They should have a world-class facility. So I think what you're referring to is that a couple of years ago, we added on to the building and we built them a world-class break area, complete with AVI's Market C in it, which is the honor system. Folks can go in there, they can pick their meal, they can microwave it, we have 50 different kinds of coffee back there, I believe. You just put a thumbprint in the machine and you walk away. It's all on the honor system. So it's a great break room. There's TVs back there. There's a training center. So we provided that, and they certainly deserve. They more than deserve. It's the least we can do.
How would you describe, I guess, your leadership philosophy?
We have three pillars. I'd say we're a three-legged stool here. 72 hours is very important. It gives us our purpose. And the other two is that I would say we err on the side of employees. If a decision comes down the line, we have to drop on one side or the other. Err on the side of employees, err on the side of customers. That's our philosophy.
Thought Leaders is sponsored by Eastern Gateway Community College. With more than 35 programs, Eastern Gateway can help you with your career preparation and transfer plans.